Hello everyone, it's Nady, and today we'll be testing out the TATI Beauty Blender. What is this called? As you beautiful people know, this is about the product, not the people behind it. Any tiff you may have with them, cast that shit away because this is a channel of positive energy. Okay? Thank you. So, how the fuck is everyone? It is very gloomy outside today. Perfect weather for cleaning my whole fucking house and filming a video. He's still a tiny bit under the weather, but we're getting back to normal-ish. My ears are still draining from a double ear infection, but my mushroom coffee is helping. Bitch, I need a sponsorship for that shit. A sponsorship. Anyways, this just arrived in my mailbox and I'm actually really excited for this. I feel like this is one of the hottest products in the moment. Even though this product has been around for fucking ever, I think people are kind of excited to be reminded that you don't have to always use a fucking booty blender. I mean, I would get on my knees for the beauty blender just as much as the next person, but if there's another product that might work just as good, if not better, then count me in. Way back in the day when I was in college, I took a theater makeup class and this is what we used. And I have no idea why I never carried that into my videos because they work marvelously. They make really fucking thick makeup like Croylon look flawless. So why wouldn't it with your everyday products? And I think like most people when this launched, I was kind of disappointed. I was proud of her for relaunching something that's been around forever but reintroducing it to people. That's literally what business is. Just recycle the same shit and put a new spin on it. I think I was just disappointed because I really wanted another palette. I hate glitter, but Tati's glitter, oh my god, I love that shit. Even though normally it does stick to my face for days and I find it all over my hoo-ha a week later, I finally took everybody's advice and used packing tape and kind of unstuck the glitter from my face. It works marvelously. So now I love her palette and I wanted another one and instead we got this. But knowing how good these products work, I'm really not that disappointed. I was just selfish and wanted another big thing. And today I'm just gonna test this, but I actually found pretty much this exact same thing on Amazon for $4. So if we do like this, I do kind of want to do a side-to-side comparison. Not to be shady towards Tati, but I mean $18 for two little poofs. Not everybody can swing that. This is on the lower end of makeup items. I mean, every fucking thing out there in the makeup world is so damn overpriced, but this, I actually wasn't too terribly mad at the price, but also $4 on Amazon. Winner. Okay, so before we open this little bitch up, let me see if there's any information on the Titty Booty website. There really isn't much on the website. It basically says you can use this for pretty much any product out there. So let's go ahead and open it up. I do like that it's safety sealed. It's very sanitary feeling, so that's good. There's no smell. We appreciate that. And ooh, those are very, very soft, but they're exactly like pretty much every puff that I've ever used. Oh, and it even comes with a little tiny baby one. It's like a pair of testicles. That's adorable. And I had actually kind of wondered if this felt similar to my makeup remover, and no, this one is very, very soft, almost like fleece that you get from Joann Fabrics. In fact, almost exactly like fleece from Joann's. But it's very, very soft. Usually this is what I'd use when I'm working with a client to rest my hand. It feels exactly the same as that. We get a few nice curves to put on different products. It seems like it contours to the face really well. It is just a basic puff, like me. Oddly enough, there's glitter on it. How the shit did that happen? Ooh! That thing flung across the room. All right, now that it's all filled with dust and shit, let's go ahead and try this. I guess we go in with the normal products that I'd use, right? I don't want to use a shitty product to see if it makes it any better, do I? I feel like that's not fair. I don't know, but for primer, I'm gonna go in with this Milk Makeup Luminous Blur Stick. I've already washed and moisturized my face, so I don't know, are these basically exactly the same, just different colors? This texture's a little bit different. This one seems kind of woolly, and this one seems more like a lazy boy chair. Not sure if you can tell the difference, if there really even is one, but the shag on this one just seems a little bit longer. So I don't know, does it matter which one I blend out my foundation with? Hold on, we're a little bit high. Come on, there we go. I just feel like this one would be better for foundation because I'm probably gonna get it soaked. So let's go in with my all-time favorite Dior Backstage. Do we just put it on this thing, I guess, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so that is about as much as I would go in with a beauty blender. Oh god, she's wet. Okay, so let me slip my little fingers in and let's see. Yes, this is way too deep for me. I don't have my fake tan on right now because the bitch got lazy. It's not the easiest to work with this thing. My fingers don't really fit in there. I have to put in like 3 fingers in there, and I don't know about you, but that is way too much for me. Oh, actually, there we go. That's fine. So this is my all-time favorite foundation, but it never ever works with a brush, at least for me. And it does look really, really nice with a sponge, but this, well, hold on, because I think I'm gonna have to go in with more. It kind of, it soaked everything up. This is a very, very liquidy foundation. Oh, this thing is so fucking annoying. Let's just go like, oh my god, like that. There we go. Okay, so already I like a beauty blender over this just because the strap is a little bit loose. It's not comfortable. So maybe I would use that one for powder, maybe? I don't know. But, oh wait, if I kind of spread my fingers, then it works. I will say though, it does make this look very, very pretty, almost like a second skin. I dare say even better than it does with a beauty blender. Normally this foundation is fucking rockin', but even with a beauty blender, you can tell that I'm wearing foundation. But with this, it just gave my skin a nice, healthy coverage. I need more though. And as tempted as I am to go in with this just so that I can hold it better, I think I'm gonna continue with the smaller one because I already got this one so fucking dirty. So let's go in with a little bit more. This is kind of a lot, especially because this is Dior. This ain't cheap shit. But if this foundation can somehow look even better, then I don't even fucking care. Oh, fuck. I don't even know how you would alter this to make it like an easier application, because this little rope does seem to make the most sense, but that doesn't mean it's convenient. Maybe I'm just too strong and rough for it, but I doubt it. Right now, this is with 2 layers, and it still looks like second skin. Like, it doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup, but you can still tell that I have flaws. So I think I want to go in with a 3rd application. This is a lot. So there's that right there, and we'll go in and spread it all over my face like fucking mayonnaise. But even with the 3 applications, now I'm actually getting better coverage, but it doesn't necessarily look like I'm wearing makeup again. It more looks like I put on fake tan and it covered all my flaws. So yes, I did use quite a bit of product, but it looks really, really good on my skin. I think better than a normal beauty blender. It certainly didn't give my skin the texture that a beauty blender usually does. Oftentimes the foundation will kind of leave the little holes that a beauty blender has, and it does still look like skin, but it just kind of makes my pores seem a little bit bigger. But this, everything is blended out really, really nicely and pushed directly into my skin. There's like no texture going on. I really like this. Oh, bitch, I'm getting fucking warm. I gotta turn the fan on. I'm sorry, you're gonna be able to hear it. Oh, yes. So here we are with the foundation. I'm very, very impressed. This really makes me wonder how that $4 one would compare to this, if this is at all whatsoever different from the other ones that I've tried. But so far, I'm really happy with this. So let's go in with a bit of a consquealer for that. You can cancel me if you want, but this product is fucking amazing. I'm going in with some Too Faced Born This Way in the shade Vanilla. And I do want to see how much of this gets soaked up, because this is a very, very thin product, just like that Dior Backstage was. And so I may actually end up going over this with a really, really thick concealer to see how that blends out. Just gonna make me look not at all human today. So this big puff, I do like this a lot better because you're able to grip it better, or you can kind of twist it. I suppose I could have done that with the other one, but now I'm just remembering seeing Tati do this, and that makes sense. So we're gonna go in and blend this. I also want to see if this bounces things in or kind of smears stuff around. That is looking beautiful. It isn't smearing anything around, at least not for me. And it did soak up a bit of product, but I feel like that's a normal, okay amount. Like, that's acceptable. But wow, it's literally making my skin look perfect. It doesn't really look like I'm wearing makeup. It's just like a second skin effect. You can still see the redness, so I know it is picking up a good bit of product, but still that's pretty normal for me. Even with a beauty blender, I think this is actually better coverage than what I get with a beauty blender. And it's definitely blending out a lot easier too. Like, this is literally like 10 seconds. Oh my gosh. All of my disappointment that I had is like gone. Tati, bitch, you are onto something. Bringing this from the makeup artist world to the consumer world. Yes, queen. I just wish she'd come out with a product that we could have used this with. Like, that would have been the smartest thing to do, but maybe she will in the future. Okay, so I am using pretty much my favorite products, which I think already look good on their own with my normal tools, but I don't think they've ever looked this good on my skin. Like, I don't think any makeup that I've ever applied with any tool has ever looked this, like, airbrushed on my skin and this natural. There is hair on this, and it's a big old cat hair. Oh, that's probably what helped it blend out so good. But for real, I think this looks really, really good. What do you think? Because sometimes things don't always transfer the best on camera, but if my skin were to ever actually look airbrushed, this would be it. I mean, yeah, we can still see a few dark circles. I'm gonna put another concealer on, but I don't think it's this thing's fault. To see how it blends out and to add a little more coverage, I'm gonna go in with some Bye Bye Under Eye Full Coverage Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This is by far my favorite concealer ever. I don't really use it much while filming because I don't want to waste it. I always end up just wiping the makeup off after I film. This is for like special occasions because this shit is so fucking expensive, but you literally have to use a drop and it would cover your whole fucking face. Let's just blend that out with the same guy. Oh, yes. It's so pretty. I am a little bit shooketh because I'm sure I wasn't alone, but I did think this was gonna be a little bit gimmicky. Even though I've used these before, there's always that thought in the back of my mind that's like, scam! But this, not at all. This is doing a great job. Like, you are doing great, sweetie. So, there we have my base face down. I do guess I wanna go in with a little bit of cream contour. I normally don't go in with cream contour, but she said that this blends it out really well. And the only cream contour that I own is by Uma Beauty. So we'll take a little bit of this, not a whole lot, because it is definitely way too dark for me. And I covered my whole fucking face in it. Cool. And I don't know, should I blend it out with that? I guess I could just flip it over. No, let's just use a different corner, I guess. Yeah, let's do this one. What, do we just like bounce this shit like a headboard at a New York hotel? Oh God, maybe I went in with way too fucking much. Oh shit on me. No, we will get this to work. Let's just keep bouncing. Hey, she might be a little bit too red for me, but that's all right. We'll make it work. I am noticing that doing this is removing the foundation that I had before. Like, now I can see my flaws there. I don't know if it's this that removed it or the contour itself. I really don't know. But otherwise, I do think this is doing a pretty decent job. It just like instantly blends it out. I don't even mind that my makeup underneath is like somewhat wiped away. Maybe I do? I don't know, but oh my God, this was so much. I never understand how makeup artists get such pretty contour because they use really deep shades and it just like happens to blend out to look natural. How, bitch? Because that's what I end up with. Like I just finished mud wrestling, goddamn. Oh, what's that in my hair? Remnants of things I did earlier. Yeah, now I look like I have some kind of rash on my underlip here. I can't really blame it on this thing. I don't think it's doing a bad job. I think the contour was just way too dark and that's totally my own fault. Maybe we can salvage my nose without making it look like I was eating ass. All right, we just look like we have a cold. Okay. Okay, so with this removing the product near here, I don't think that it was this thing's fault. I think it was just me trying to really blend this out because I could see that this was starting to happen. And I think I just wiped away the product, so sorry about that. We are very bronzy today. Let me just take a little bit of whatever's left on this guy and kind of go over that. Maybe that'll help even shit out. Might be like my ex's ass and be beyond repair at this point. Honestly, I don't think it even looks that bad. Like, yes, it's a little bit harsh, but I don't have any eye makeup on. So I'm not unhappy with this. Before we turn into creasy bitches, let's go in with some translucent powder. This is by 100% Pure. This is their Bamboo Blur powder, my all-time favorite. We'll just dip a Rooney in here. See how much it picks up. It picks up a decent amount, and let's press it right under the eyes here. Oh, God. It's like $8 worth of product I just lost. Yes, that looks very good. I guess let's powder the whole face with this. This is actually what a lot of drag queens use to powder their face, and they kind of press it in. They often beat their face. That's where the term beating your face comes from. At least I think it is, but when I do drag, you literally go like that to really press it into place. And that definitely did the trick. I think my skin looks really like exceptionally good. Like really good. Do we see this? I know I do still have a little bit of powder left here and there, but we can ignore that. My skin feels great. Everything feels locked into place. It looks so fucking smooth, like way smoother than I typically get with a booty blender or a brush, like any product. This is really good. Just gonna dust any excess powder away though so I don't look like a crackhead. And here we go. What do we think? I mean, you probably could use like a cream blush with this. I don't use cream blushes. I don't think I even own any cream blushes. So this is probably the extent that we'll be able to test this out. But I'm not mad at this at all. In fact, I'm really impressed. Before we go, if I remember, I do want to run these under some water with some soap and see how easy they are to clean, because obviously I can't really use this again looking like that. It looks like I used it after the toilet. And so if they're easy to clean, then I honestly would replace this with probably everything. So let's go ahead and do a quick eye look. For that, I'm going to be dipping into the new Makeup Geek. Look at this, how fucking gorgeous it is. Marlena actually sent me quite a few goodies. One of them is this guy, but unfortunately, that one did not make it, and it kind of seems like a few people's didn't make it. I don't know what's up with that one, but I don't want to open this because I'm afraid it'll go flying, so we're gonna dip into this today, and we'll do that a different time. And I'm gonna prime my eyes with that IT Cosmetics concealer. This is gonna be a very simple look. It's not like I'm doing a wear time test or anything today, so we don't have to look all glamorous. But first, I'm going to dip into, what is this guy right here? It's beautiful and milky, just the way I like it. This is So Pale. Ooh, that's nice. Even though this is a dense brush, there's like no kickback. Very nice. But I'm gonna take this and kind of set it underneath the brow to highlight. Wow. Damn, Marlena, you go, honey. You are coming into 2020 with them titties swinging. You have got this shit. Oh, yes. And I feel like we haven't done like a cool look in a while, so let's dip into here. I think I'm gonna just use the same brush and dip into, what is this guy? This is Had Me at Yellow. And I'm gonna dip right into there. Again, same great texture, like there's no kickback at all. I know this isn't a review for this palette, but holy shit. Anyways, I'm gonna take this all along the crease line, back and forth. Ooh, that's nice. I fucking love Makeup Geek. Like, Marlena is such a huge inspiration to me. Everything she does it wholeheartedly, and she does it with so much integrity. She is one of the last few good people in the beauty world. My God, we need more people like her. I don't know if you guys have seen my first edition of the Bathtub Confessions. I don't know, whatever the fuck that's called, but I was sitting in a bathtub talking, and I kind of gave a little bit of insight as to how she's helping me with my own company. Oh my God, she is just an angel. Like, I can't say enough good things about her. I'm just gonna go right down the line here, and the next one is Tiki Hut, a beautiful yellowy brown. And I'm just gonna do my use here. I'm gonna take this back and forth along the crease line and kind of push it into the eye socket to start deepening it up. That's pretty too. It's definitely a lot deeper on the eyelid than it is in the pan though. And then I'm gonna take that brush that I used before and just kind of soften that up a bit. So pretty. Fucking love. Now I kind of want to do like a full review on these. Okay, comment 2 things down below. 1, if you do want me to test these against the Amazon ones, and if you want me to do a whole video on the new Makeup Geek stuff. Or I could always do the comparison and use the other palette in that video. We could do that. And then I'm actually gonna mix the last 2, which are Coffee Before Taki and Deja Brew. I like those names, it's cute. But I'm gonna take that right here on the outer third and kind of work it into the middle here. And then once again, blend that out with the same fluffy brush that I used before. And then I'm gonna take one of my unreleased highlighters right here on the inner corner and not wait till this one comes out. Oh, fuck me. And then for the lower lash, I'm just gonna use the same shadows and go in the same order and smoke them out. And then I'm gonna go in with a little liner right on the lower waterline. Oh God, now that I'm like really looking at myself closely, I'm seeing that there's little spots on my face that I missed. Like right here, the makeup is kind of missing on my nose, and my nose kind of in general is a little bit red. I'm not sure if that's the red undertone of my contour coming through, or if it's just my skin, or if this blender thing like wiped everything off of my nose. I really can't tell. Going with a little bit more highlighter right there in the inner part and right underneath the brow bone. And then for lashes, I think we're gonna go kind of on the big side. These are the Makeup Geek Faux Mink lashes in the style Isabella. And a wing, bitch. Yes. My God, I love these lashes. Oh, they're so pretty. And here we are with the final look. Simple salmon and gold glam. I really like this. So yes, my makeup is missing in a few spots. I think I just kind of like overworked it a little bit. I guess you kind of got to be a little bit careful with this tool because it might wipe things off. But otherwise, my skin looks fucking amazing, does it not? Like, yeah, obviously this isn't my actual skin tone. Like, we can see that there were some mistakes made. But we're not judging my terrible shade matching skills today. We're judging the tool that I applied it with. and I gotta say, I think I love it. I kind of came into this a little bit skeptical, but of course with an open mind, and I think this might be like better than a Butete blender. I'm not even gonna lie. It's bigger. Bigger isn't always better, just most of the time. But because it's bigger, you're able to do so much more with it than you are with just a small beauty blender. Like, you can blend out so many more things with just one tool. It really did a great job at pressing the product into my skin. It was so multifunctional. I think this is a little bit on the expensive side, but truthfully, I think it's worth it. I will be right back. I'm gonna go try and wash this, and I'll see how long it takes. Give me just a second. Okay, I just spent like 5 minutes trying to clean this with like 10 pumps of soap, and this is as good as it got. I put way more elbow grease into trying to clean this than I ever have with a beauty blender or any brush. I think I'm gonna have to chuck this guy in the washing machine, and so that is definitely a downside. It's not like this is a really inexpensive product where you can get like 10 of them. So if you're using this every day for like multiple kinds of things like contour and things that have different colors and it needs washed, that is definitely something to consider, because that's kind of annoying. Like, if the product just came out of this when I rinsed it, that would be one thing. I could just hang it up in my shower every day, it'd be fine. But like, that doesn't really look that much different, does it? So I'm not too thrilled about the whole cleaning aspect, but the product itself, does it apply makeup beautifully? Fuck yes. Like, holy shit, probably one of the best applications we've had on this channel. I used it with creams, I used it with powders, everything worked magnificently. Another downside though was this little guy. I don't know how you're supposed to use this because it's not the easiest to blend out. I guess when you use 3 fingers, that's okay, but it's still a little bit annoying. How is there glitter on this? I haven't even touched glitter for a week. So now I'm extra fucking curious to see if this is really a great product or if it's just as good as its $4 due. So I'm really excited to try that out next. But is it a good product? I do think it is, and I do think it's worth the money. Even though I did end up having to use quite a bit of foundation, it's never looked this beautiful on my skin. So now I really want to try it with the shittier foundations and see how magical it makes those look. I do really like the product. Do I recommend it? Honestly, yes. I think the best products are the products that have been around for ages, and this has been around for quite a while. So yeah, there you go. I am shooketh, I am shocked, I am very happy about this. Oh, but before we go for lips, I ended up using Carity's Kiera and Lunar Booty's Dreamy. I like the way this looks. Very subtle, very pretty, kind of an everyday glam. But yes, there you go. Thank you all so much for being here. I love having you. Like always, please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below so that you're notified anytime I upload a new video. Don't forget, my newest collection of highlighters, including Black Ice, which does change from black to white, is available at thepoplex.com. Also, my latest album, Kiss of Fame, is available everywhere online that music is sold. Thank you so much to everyone who's supporting them. Comment down below, let me know what you thought of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter at OfficialNady, and you can follow me online at thepoplex.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye!